Lee here. I'm about to show you how to make a beautiful romantic bow to go with a very beautiful pink scheme and very lush looking finished bows. Just kind of sweet and simple, and we're going to show you how. Don't forget you can get all these supplies at our website Khalees.com, and we'll have more videos up there on our blog to help you make creating fun and easy when it comes to beautiful projects like this. So I'm going to stretch out this ribbon. This will be our tail we're creating first. 20 inches is a great start. You can go longer if you have a swag or something like that, but I'm going to start with a 20-inch tail. And the only thing I need to do first is I've got to cut this tail at an angle. So I'm just going to take and cut it just like this, okay? So what I mean by an angle is just like that, an angle cut, all right? So there's 20 inches there. Now, once I've done that, I'm going to come to the center. I hold that hand at the 20 inches so I know this is my center, and I twist, okay? Hold 2 fingers down on it to hold it in place while I pull this out, and I'm going to go at, I think I'm going to go at 6.5 inches. It depends how big of a project you're doing, but 6.5 is kind of a basic size. Not too big, not too small. You could even go 6 if you feel like your project's a little smaller. All right, on that side. Now I'm going to do it on this side. The same thing on both sides, 6.5, 6.5. This is a gorgeous velvet ribbon. So when you work with a velvet silky type material, or you're working with a satin, it slides a little. You just have to have a little more patience. You can still make a gorgeous bow with it. And I wouldn't skip using it because of the textures that are so beautiful. And you just don't want to miss out on playing with different materials in your projects. So we're going to go 6.5 over here again. I'm going to do 2 loops on both sides, and I'm twisting. And you can see here I'm going to start to shape up my bow, and I'm going to poof out these loops. Oh, this ribbon's juicy, guys. I love it. It's double-sided with a beautiful gold on the back. And a lot of times people think these are just for holiday. Absolutely not. What a beautiful time to add some shine to your project. And if the colors go great, like these ribbons go with this particular project, then you know you're set, right? So I'm bringing this up to show you. I'm going to cut this side at the opposite angle, okay? So I cut this one this way. I'm going to cut that one that way. All right, and this is our back 2 tails, which are long. They're both at 20 inches. Beautiful. All right. Now, the next thing is we're going to come in with a contrasting. It's not really contrasting. It's the same color scheme. It's a sheer net type ribbon, and it's got a light glitter on it, which goes perfect with this color. I'm going to lay it just directly on top, and I'll twist. And we're going to just repeat the same pattern we just did as far as loop size. We're going to go just a little bit shorter, 6 inches, okay? 6 inches, and I'm going to put 1 loop on that side. I'll come back to the center. I'm holding. Back that down to 6 inches, twist. And I keep holding with my 2 fingers. All right, and I'll measure on top of the other loop. Just like that. So far I've got 2 loops on each side. Measure on top. I'll twist. Beautiful. Measure on top, twist. So I've got 3 loops on each side, and I'm going to place them where the velvet pops between them. Okay, you see that going? Come back to the center. And I scrunch. So 3 loops on each side. The velvet's going to go between them. Okay, you can do that. Yay! No matter if you're making a beautiful bow for a present, you can take a little time and just make it elegant and gorgeous. Do the same thing. I'm going to cut that at the opposite angle, okay? And then I'm going to finish this ribbon off by coming back with the pink velvet. I'm just going to cut this on an angle. So I'm going to keep matching the angle. So if everybody's cut this way on this side of the bow, every time you have a tail on this side, it needs to match. Coming in, twisting, hold. Now this is my last loop, so it'll be at 5 inches. Just a nice little finishing loop to bring that color from the back to the front. Oh, got to the end of my roll. That's okay. I had used this on another project, so it will not take you a whole row to do one bow. All right, now I'm going to trim this side. Beautiful. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to take and use, this is where I'm going to use a cable tie to take it off the bow maker. So I'm going to take the cable tie and run it just right along the dowels, just like this. Put a finger on the top and gently add some pressure, just like that. All right, now hold it with your fingers, pull it off. You can put your bow maker to the side. I'm going to run this between my fingers just like that, and I'm holding pressure. Look, see all that room between the cable tie? I'm just holding it tight. Now I'm going to take my time and fluff. Anytime you work with a velvet that's silky or a satin, beautiful shiny ribbon, you want to hold tight in the center here and watch these twists because they want to slip around on you, but you're about to cinch it super tight where they cannot go anywhere. Oh, where's my... Here it is. That was my tail. Bring this tail down. There we go. I've got to get these two separated. That's what I'm trying to do. There you go. Remember, I want the two glitters separated with one of the velvets. This is gorgeous. Okay, once you're all happy with your fluffing, you're good. Okay, everybody's happy. I'm good. Now, we're going to need a cable tie to attach it to our finished project when we're all done. So I put that in before I get it tight. I'm going to grab my wire cutters and trim off right there in the back, so that's flush cut. Now, I need to pick out a ribbon to go in the center. And I'm just going to use the pretty glitter in the center. We'll use that in there. So, you just want to cut like a 12-inch strip of it. All right. And I'm going to take and fold it on itself here. All right, so it makes it nice and skinny. Now we'll take that and run it right down the middle. Oh gosh, that finished it off just perfectly, perfectly. Now take and give it a couple of knots. 1 and 2. This ribbon stretches real nice, so it's easy to do in the center. And I will trim that off. All right. And there you have it. Before we finish it all up, I'm going to do a little tail management because I like my tails to be curled. So what we're going to do is take and curl these up. Nice and pretty. Curl that one up. Just if like you were putting hair in a curler. Put it on, curl it up. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the gold back on this ribbon, so if you see any of it showing through, you just get a really elegant, beautiful gold. It just makes me think of a Victorian, and it's like a beautiful corally pink, which just goes so well with any of the new popular leopard. That color tone goes great together. And there it is. I hope you enjoyed this video of working with some double-sided velvet ribbon and making a very simple bow. This recipe, we'd call it a 2-3-1 recipe, and it's really easy to do, and you can do it. You can find all the supplies to make your own bow like this, and more videos and more inspiration over at Khalees.com. All right, we'll see you guys next time. Have fun with flowers, Blue Merinos. Bye!